what it feel like to be just labeled as a snitch? Like, how that feel inside, the truth? You never spoke on that. Like, how that feel?
There's only if a person feel like I'm a snitch and they want to label me a snitch, I look at them and I look at, who they are. Who is you to try to label me?
Yeah.
What you got going on to try to, you feel what I'm saying? Your life ain't where it need to be for you to be focusing on me. Stand child play, little boy. Yeah.
Hey, let me ask you something. Because I was just thinking in the morning when I knew you was coming, I was just trying to think of some questions. I wrote some shit down, but I ain't fuck that. I'm just going to ask you some regular shit. Let me ask you, D-Day, young, like I say, all y'all young feel like y'all can finesse them folk, like talk y'all way out of some shit. Do you feel like niggas just don't want to see that you really did finesse?
So let's break it down.
Yo, what's up? What's up? It's your boy Mike Geesh. You know what it is. I'm back again. Yeah, man. So I watched the Woody interview on Perspectives with Big Banks. Great interview. I'm talking about just top notch interview, as all Big Bank interviews be. But as you can see, Woody, one of the questions that Woody was asked was how you feel about people calling you a snitch. And Woody gave a great answer. He gave a good answer. As you all know, Woody was basically Young Thug's handyman, right-hand man, or underboss, or whatever you want to call it, during YSL. Woody is known in Atlanta, Georgia for being that guy on the streets that you don't want to step to, you don't want to mess with. And he was labeled a rat. Now my perspective is that he ain't that. He ain't a snitch to me, even though I know a lot of people will say that he is. But it's something that he definitely said in this interview, and something that we all know is that nobody went to jail from what he said, from what he got on the stand and said. And like Big Banks just asked him, all y'all young niggas think that y'all can spin the police and finesse them. Well, I think that that's what Woody did. I think that he did finesse the police. He finessed the whole DA. You know what I'm saying? He finessed the DA. And he was able to come out of there free. Young Thug was able to come out of there free. And majority of people, I think, on YSL was able to get free, except for maybe a few people who actually did specific crimes that they was charged for. And Woody goes into that during the interview. But one big takeaway that I got from Woody by watching this is that he sincerely wants to change his life. I really see that in him. I can look at him and tell that, and from the things that he's doing, because he say he working with kids, at-risk youth. He be taking them to basketball games and football games and all type of stuff. And he wants to be involved with the youth and try to redirect their life, because he said that he was a lost kid. He was one of them. You know what I'm saying? To a certain extent, still is. But he trying to leave that life alone. So I can tell that he sincerely wants to change his life, but it's very hard for him to do that, because his past is always going to be there. It always creeps back on him. Like he was talking about in the interview at one point, how he went to pay his child support or something like that. And the police was following him. And that the police pulled him over like 6 or 7 times. Same police officer. So it's like he got to watch his back. He got to watch out for people who he might have did wrong in the past that want some get back. And he also got to watch out for the police. And there was another part when Ben Bank was asking him about his streaming. And because I guess Woody has kind of pulled back. He was doing streaming. And I guess he pulled back from him. And he asked him, well, what happened with that? And he was like, man, he got to watch what he say, because he might incriminate himself on something. And also that the police be seeing where he going. They be knowing where he's streaming from. And be, acting on what he be saying. So it just seemed like it's very difficult when you've lived that life, that street life for so long, to change your ways. But he's sincerely trying. I can see that he's trying to change his life. He talk about his kids and how much he loves his kids, and that's his whole life. And he want to change his life for them, for himself too, but also definitely for his children. And I thought that was commendable. And another thing they talked about in here was Charleston White. He talked about Charleston White, and I won't get deep into that because I want you to go watch the whole interview. But it seemed like Big Bank, he got respect for Charleston White. He see what he doing and what he is, because Charleston White is basically just making money. He's just a troll. But Woody is like, he went too far when he started talking about his kids. And I, for one, do think that that's going way too far when you talk about people's kids. Leave kids out of it. You know what I'm saying? Just leave kids out of it. That's my perspective on it. But Charleston White going to be Charleston White, and he going to do it. He going to say what he want to get to that bread. So it is what it is. But Woody told some funny and crazy stuff about Charleston White and how he views Charleston White. And I just think that overall it was a great interview. It was a good interview. It gave a lot of perspectives into Woody. Woody is just on that line, man. He's on that thin line, on that tightrope where you want to change your life, but it keep bringing you back to a certain extent, because one moment Woody will be like, yeah, I'm changing my life, I'm done with all that, and then he'll say, but you know what? If somebody want it, they can pull up. They can pull up on me. If they got some smoke, they can pull up. And Big Bank was like, hey, you trying to get out that life. But Woody was like, I'm just letting people know. So he still got that thing on him, that chip on his shoulder, where it's like, don't think it's sweet. Don't think it's sweet now. You can still get it. Please don't think it's all good. We all need to just find something constructive to do. Stop killing each other. And try to unite in some type of way, because, man, there's bigger forces out here in this world that are against us as a people. As a people, there are forces that are against us as a whole. So us picking each other off and infighting, it don't do nothing but weaken our stance, weaken our position in this world that's already been weakened for centuries. So, yeah, man. Great interview. Big Banks always give great interviews, man. He's a great interviewer. And Woody, man, keep your head up. Stay strong, brother. Stay on the path. Don't turn back, man, because I'm rooting for you. And I want to see you win. You know what I'm saying? I want to see you win, man. I want to see everybody win. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I got to say with that. Y'all go watch Big Banks, his interview with Woody. It's a great watch, about 2 hours long, and you'll definitely be entertained and find out some things that you probably didn't know before. All right, y'all. I'll holler at y'all next time. I'm Mike Geesh. Peace.